Hi, this is Foodie Phil, and I'm trying my hand at making steak medallions with potatoes. First, take 3 or 4 potatoes and wash them really well, and then cut them into bite-sized pieces. Use either minced garlic or garlic cloves, and either mince them or dice them depending on your preference. Grab about 6 tablespoons of butter. I use unsalted butter, and then I gather all of my spices, roughly a teaspoon each of thyme and oregano. Then add your garlic to the spices, and I do this because it's faster to have everything in one place, so I can just dump the entire container in the pan when I'm starting to cook everything. Now, grab a medium-sized yellow onion and peel it, and start slicing your onion into 1/8 to 1/16 inch slices. You know, that glove that I'm wearing is pretty awesome. If I accidentally slip with the knife, the glove is made to withstand a knife blade, and Amazon has a bunch of different types. They're cool. They keep you from cutting yourself, especially when you're, trying to cut all the way through an onion or something else. And when you're done slicing, cut each of those slices in half. Now, if you like mushrooms, slice up about 5 or 6 of them. I'm using top round fillets, and really you can use any thick cut steak. I've cut them in half, and then I coated them with my favorite steak rub. I use a cowboy style espresso rub. However, you can just use salt and pepper, and that'll work just as well. Now, start boiling your potatoes for about 12 minutes. They should be soft and tender, and then when they're done, put them in a strainer or a colander. Now, take your skillet. I use a cast iron skillet. I've added a couple of tablespoons of olive oil and 1/3 of the butter that I gathered. Use a medium heat to cook these steaks. For these steaks, you want to get them rare to medium rare, so you're going to cook both sides for about 4 minutes. This is not a good time to walk away from the stove. These cook really fast. Pull the steaks and then tint them with aluminum foil, and this keeps them from getting cold while you're doing everything else. I've added all of the spices, the garlic, the onions, and the mushrooms, and I cook these until the onions are translucent. Now, be sure to scrape all of the bits of steak that stuck to the bottom of the pan. You definitely want that extra flavor. You can either use white or red wine to make this. My preference is a local red wine that we get here. I've added about 1/2 cup of wine, and I keep stirring. You want most of the alcohol to cook out. And if you don't drink, you can also use beef stock with a little balsamic for flavor. Add the rest of the butter, and you'll want to keep cooking this until the butter melts and the liquid reduces by half. Now, what I've done is I took all of the potatoes, I put them on the bottom of a serving dish, and with the bottom of a drinking glass, I kind of gently smashed them. Then I added the onion, the mushroom mixture, and added most of the mushrooms and onions. I kept most of the liquid in the pan because we're going to use that next. Then you add the medallions and you pour everything that remained in the pan along with all of the sauce. Hey, enjoy. Be sure to like this video and follow me for more Foodie Phil videos. Thank you.